Okay.
Yes.
So I'm just summarizing yesterday's class for these new students that did not attend yesterday's class, but you can also use that to revise on what I taught yesterday. But you're also going to do your presentation after I go through what I taught yesterday. So I'll call on you. Okay. So let me share my screen now. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? So this is CapCut interface. And when you click on it, you have a place where you can, sorry. This is the place where you can see all your past projects or projects that you are currently working on. So projects like the videos you are working on. And then there are also other editing tools at the top. You can see photo editor, AI modeling, text to image, teleprompter. Most of these features before, they were free, but if you have the pro accounts, you can use some of them. I explained that if you don't want to add directly into a new project, I just quickly want to touch on something or add auto caption to your video, you can just easily use all these tools without going into the main editing interface itself. So if you want to start a new project or start your editing process, you click on new project. And there you can select any video, photo, or from your device. You can select any video or photo from your device, or you can select from CapCut's interface. So I did not explain this last class, but CapCut has some videos and some, let's say, some outros, transitions for different things that you can use. So you can just search for what you want. Let's say you want a black outro. Once you have your mobile data on, it would bring suggestions, like video suggestions for you that you can use for your video. So you don't have to personally edit a video that looks like this, or look for an outro online, or look for what to use online. You can just use the videos that CapCut has on its app. So there are other ones that you can also use. There are ones for Christmas and New Year, green screen, backgrounds, different options. So if you want to edit something, but you don't really have the clips to add to start the editing process, you can just select it from the videos that are already available on CapCut. So let's add a video, or let's add a video. Let's add a new video. So to import, you just select. I can select as much as possible. To delete the video you selected, you can just unclick it here, or if you notice, there's a minus button at the bottom of the screen. So you can just click on that. And the video is also gone. If you want to view what you are uploading into CapCut, you click the middle of the video you want to upload. But if you want to select, you click the circle at the top of the video. So now, this is someone's assignment. So I've selected the video I want to edit. I'll click add to add that video or to import the video into my editing space. So, do we have any questions on importing video into CapCut? Okay. Do you have questions?
No.
Okay. The first part of the screen is called what, Chidima? Can you still remember?
You said?
What's the first part of the screen? What did I explain it as in our last class?
The timeline.
No, the first half, the first part, not the second
This
one.
Yes.
Yes,
The interface.
this one.
The interface.
More like the display part of your CapCut interface. It's where the videos that you're editing or the video you're editing and all the effects that you're adding to it will be displayed. So like you can watch your video and all the effects and edits you're adding to CapCut here. Then this bottom half is called
The timeline.
yeah, it's called the timeline. And then the bottom where you can see tools like edit, audio, text, overlay, effects, captions, aspect ratio, filter, adjust, stickers. That's where your basic editing tools are. So I said, if you want to edit your video clip, you use the basic editing tools, which is this edit, to edit your video clip. You notice that immediately I selected on the clip, it went into the inner tools for that edit tool. So inside every tool, there are other tools. So if you click on audio, there are other tools that you can use. And then if you click on text, there are other tools that you can use. So for edit now, it's used when you want to edit the video clip that you added to CapCut. If you want to edit sound or add music or add other things relating to audio, you use audio tools. If you want to add text, you use text. So we want to edit our video clip now. The first tool here is split, and split is used to divide your video. So if you notice, there's this white line in between your timeline. It shows you the points at which your video is on. So let's say you move it to this part, your display will show the points, like the parts that you are playing, and this white line will show you the points that you are on, like the time settings and the points at which you are playing the video. So if you want to split your video, you would drag the video in your timeline to the point at which you want to split it, and you click on split. Now you can see that your video, you added one video clip and now it's 2 video clips. It's divided into 2. So that's the function of split. Then I also explained speed. Speed is just to adjust how fast your video is going. So if you want to let your video, or make sure that your video, the whole video that you're editing goes at a particular speed, or is at a particular speed, maybe you want to lower the speed, make it slower. Okay, let me explain it like this. If you want the whole clip speed to be equal, uniform, you use normal. So if you adjust the speed, the whole video will be at that particular speed. So let's say we put that 0.5. And then you can also click on keep pitch to increase the pitch of the video. Then you can also adjust how slow it will be by clicking smooth slow motion, so as to adjust whether you want it to be in a better quality as it lowers the speed of the video. So just to adjust the quality and balance of the speed, you've manipulated the video. Normally, the speed of this clip is not 0.5. It's in 1. So as you've manipulated it, there are some other things that you can try to change to make it better, to make it work better or flow better. So now if we want, you can see that the length of the video on the timeline is now longer because you have slowed the video down. If you play it also, you notice that it's slower than before. Although I did not play it before, so you cannot really notice the difference. But now under speed, if you want your video to be more like a montage, or it should start slow and end fast, or start fast and end slow, or you don't want the speed to be uniform as it's as it plays, you can use curves. And under curves, there are some presets that you can use that are available on the app. There's one for montage, there's one for hero, bullets, jump cuts, flash in, flash out. Different presets that you can use. But if you don't want to use those presets, you can customize it to how you want it to be. So just click on customize, edit, and then you can adjust. You can see that the first half, this first part, is saying 10x. That shows like that's the fast part. That's how fast you can make your video be. And then you can see 0.1x. That's how slow you can make your video be. So if you click on this, circle and bring it down, you would make your video slower at a particular point and then balance back. If you adjust more than one, that means you're adjusting the speed of the video. And then you can also delete it's called beats. This circle right here is called beats. So if you select on it, you can also delete it. So I've selected on this one, and I can just select and delete it if I don't want it to, or if I want the amount of curves that I want to show in my video. If I want the amount of curves that my video clip would have to be small, I can just like delete some of it and adjust it. So I can also delete this one and just increase it here. So you can see how fast the video goes. Can you see that it was fast in the video, then it came back down? I can also adjust this one here. I think you can see. So it's kind of, because the clip is small, you cannot really see the difference so clearly, but you can also see that there's a difference in speed, that at a particular point in the video was fast, then it became slow. So hope we understand the function, this function or this tool, speed. Do we have any questions?
No.
Okay. Under our edit tool, the next one is animation. So Chidima, can you explain what animation does? I'm waiting for you to explain what animation does. Okay. So this animation is for adding a little effects, if I say effects, or like motion to your video before. Okay, she's back. Let me just continue explaining. It's used to add a particular effect or motion to your video before or after the video ends or in between the video. So you can see at the top here, you can see in, out, and combo. So if you want to add this motion at the beginning of your video, you click on in. So now, if I want my video to fade in before it starts playing, I'll click fade in. And then if you see, you can see a blue line that says 0.5 seconds. You can adjust how long you want that motion to play or how long you want that animation to play. So if you want it to be a combo, which means it should play in between or in your clip, like in the middle of your clip and not like in and out, you can just click on combo and then click on the animation that you like your video to have and also adjust the time. So I can click on zoom and you see that the video continues. Continues to zoom until the clip ends. So if I adjust this out and adjust this in also, I can adjust how my video plays. So you see that the video continues to zoom in and zoom out. So that's like a motion. If you want your video to have that particular motion, you can do that. And same thing for out also. So that's the effect. That's the tool animation. That's what it does. It adds motion to your videos. So to make your videos extra dynamic or interesting or captivating, you can just do that. So now we have effects. So effects is it's similar to animation, but it's also different. So for effects, you can either use video effects or body effects. There are other tools like style and AI effects, but for video effects, the effects affects the video itself, like the entire video. So let's say you want the video to be blurry at the beginning, or you want the video to shake. This effect would affect the video itself and not just the characters in the video. So, and there are many presets and options that you can use. Like you saw how I used shake. And if you want to save it as a favorite or you want to use it consistently, you can just long press on it and it will add to your favorites. This bookmark that looks like a bookmark, this icon that looks like a bookmark is where you see your favorite effects that you've added. So I have few ones here like blink. I have old TV. I have retro burst. I have leak and different others. So there are many other effects that you can use. CapCut has a lot of features that you can explore endlessly. Even me that I use CapCut consistently, I have not explored all of the amazing features that CapCut has to offer. So then we have body effects. Let's use this clip instead. Body effects. For body effects, it affects the person or the character. In this case, the video has characters in the video. So if you want to add this mechanical effect, you can see that the effect was only on the character in the video and not the entire video. You can see that the effect was only on the character and this girl here and not on the entire video. So that's body effect. And it also has other presets that you can use. So do we have any questions?
No.
Chris, do you have any question?
No.
Okay, so Chidima, it's time for your presentation. I'm expecting other people to be here actually.
Okay.
Okay, so you share your screen, you present what you've done, what you created, and then you explain your editing process, the tools you used, and the effects that you used. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so can you share your screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm having a bit of it. Yes.
Um, let's wait for her for some time. If she does not join back before 3:35, we'll just continue. So Chris, have you used CapCut before or Have you made any video with CapCut before?
No.
No.
The assignment that I did was the first video that I made this in.
Okay, you sent your assignment too.
Yes.
Okay, so that means you can also share your screen and present your assignments. Oh, I've seen it. The Lego video. Okay, so can you present your assignments? Your editing process? What was the clip that you added and everything? Just put us through that so that we can push together.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can't see your screen.
Can you see it now?
No. Did you click on share?
Yes.
I can't see your screen.
Share. Select screen. Start recording now. What about now?
No, I can't still see your screen. Okay. Okay, I can see it now.
All right. So at first I saw this clip, so I imported it into CapCut after
Okay.
downloading it from YouTube.
Okay.
Then I decided to create like just a montage. So I added 3 images
Okay.
and I mainly just played around with effects
Okay.
until I saw one that I liked, except
Okay.
for this one where I added an animation. I think I added the zoom for the in, right? Or no,
Yes,
I
it looks
didn't add an
like an
animation.
in animation.
Which one? Oh, it was this one. I did a swing animation, which is why I
Okay.
like shape. And then when it goes out, and I added these fire effects,
Okay.
and then I used the blink transition. And yeah,
But when you were using the app, it was easy to use, right?
yeah. Oh, I also added music to it.
Yes, I saw that you added music. But if you can see on this, for this video, the first clip that you added, there's text on it. And is that how the clip is, or you zoomed in? You zoomed the clip in. How do I explain
No,
this?
I think then I really didn't edit this first part. It's just
Okay.
as it was in the clip.
Okay, so you edited the photos instead. You didn't edit the clip in itself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so that's what, yeah.
Okay. So that's very good. This is very nice. And you also used transitions. Well, what I'm going to try to correct is that when you're making a video, you can delete the end clip. If you select the end clip, that ending, yes, you can delete it.
Oh,
So I noticed that in most of you guys' videos that there was an ending, although it's normal if you're just starting, but it's better to like learn how to delete the ending. Then I also noticed the transitions because it was kind of, how do I say, distracting, and not in a bad way. It's a very good edit for a beginner. But if you want your audience, because the video you're manipulating is for viewers' attention or for the person that is watching it or for yourself to enjoy the clip. If you notice, the effects and the animations and the transitions kind of cause the video to be distracting, if you understand what I mean.
yeah, I
Do-
get what you're saying.
Yeah, so if you are creating an edit or creating a video, you should try to minimize the amount of transitions and effects and animations that you use. But I'm very happy that you used all the things you used, effects. Did you add effects? I didn't think I saw effects. Did you add effects?
Yeah, I added effect. That this
Okay.
ring is an effect now.
Okay. Video effects. Oh, it looks like a body
Yeah.
effect. Please,
No,
let's
I
check.
think it was a body effect.
Okay.
Check. Body effect.
And also, because it is a short video, if you add so much transitions and effects, it will be distracting, as I said earlier. So you should take note of that when you're making another video or you're exploring
Okay.
more with the app.
So you're saying I should use less transitions.
Less, or if you are using an in animation, don't use a transition, because most times those transitions are also like motions. So can share your screen again. Can you share your screen again?
Okay.
Okay, so as I was saying before, that transitions are also like animations that they add motion as you are entering a new clip. So sometimes if you add motion, sometimes if you add transition and animation at the same time, it can be a little bit distracting. So it's good to be intentional about what you're adding to your edits. But this is
Okay.
really good. This is good. And I love the fact that you added audio to it too. Okay. So, but can you know how to split now, right? You saw how I use the split tool.
Yes.
Okay, so use the split tool.
Use the split tool where?
It's under edit. So you click on edit and then you see split. Yes, so
Yeah.
use that tool. So you can navigate your timeline and then go to wherever point you want to split, then click on the split tool. You can just click on any
I guess
part.
I'll just okay, I guess I'll just use it here.
Okay. Okay, do you see So because it's also telling you that you can use your two fingers. What it told you now is that you can use your two fingers to zoom into the timeline to see the video more. So you can try that. Use your two fingers, yes, to zoom in to see the video more. So that if you want to make an edit or a change in between, you can do that. So you can select on that particular clip, any clip. So I'm just continuing on the tools on CapCut with your phone, since you're the only one in class now. So under edit,
Okay. Edit.
you know how to use the
Edit.
speed. You can select any clip. As you split it, it turns to anything that you're selecting on your timeline is a clip. Even this picture now has become a video. You can see that it's 3 seconds. If you click on it, it shows 3.0s. That means it's 3 seconds, a 3 seconds video. The picture has become a 3 seconds video. Do you get that? So
Yeah.
you can just select on any clip. As long as you see that white box with a small line on it, the place where you added transition, that means they are separate clips. So you can click on that black clip, the one that
This
does not
black.
have, yes.
Okay.
You can select it. Yes, select it. You know how to use the speed tool, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You understood curves and how to use normal. You understood the difference between curves and normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on. You can see after animation and effects. So go back. To go back, you just click on the arrow by the side.
All right.
So after animation and effects, you can see delete. So if you want to delete any clip or you find a clip unnecessary, you can just click on delete. So click delete.
Delete. Yeah, okay.
Okay. But another way to delete is by clicking on your timeline or on your clip, sorry. Clicking on your clip and dragging the video. So welcome back, Chidima. So what you're going to do now is you're going to click on the video, not the picture. You click on the video. Chris, are you still with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So you click on so I'm teaching, Chidima, I'm teaching you guys how to, another way to delete clips or,
Okay.
yeah. So if you want to delete, so you click on the clip, the video clip.
Yes.
Chris, click on it.
All right.
You see that white box that is around the video clip? You can drag the end of the white box and you see that black part that you splitted has gone and it has come back. So if you want to delete without actually splitting and then clicking on delete, you can just drag, especially if it's at the end of your clip. I can also do that for the beginning of your clip. So you just go to the beginning of this clip and you can drag it in, drag it out. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is how to, that's another way to delete, but that only applies to if your video, if what you want to delete is at the end or at the beginning of your video. So you can just use the drag method. So you can also do that for the first part, the beginning of your clip also. So let's move to Chidima's presentation, then I'll continue on other tools on CapCut.
Okay.
But that was really good. Your edit was really nice, Chris. Chidima,
Yeah.
let's oh, she left. Ooh. Okay, let's wait for her a bit. Do you have any question or any general question on CapCut that I want to ask?
No, I'm understanding it pretty much.
Is there anything that you're curious if you can do on CapCut? Like you want to know if you can do this on CapCut, you can do that on CapCut.
Do this, do that. No, not really. I think I pretty much understand what it's used for.
Okay. Okay. Let's wait for her a bit before we proceed. Because I want to carry everybody along.
Right. Should I stop sharing my screen now?
Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen. Okay, welcome back, Chidima. Can you share your screen and present your...
Sorry, this network, the thing is logging me out.
Okay. Okay, so maybe I will just share my screen and show your video, present your video, and then you can just describe your editing process. Is that better?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So give me a second. Let me look for your video.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is your video.
Mm. Okay, so at the beginning, I used animation, that's the out this thing.
Which
Should I start
animation did...
explaining?
Yes, start explaining.
The out.
Okay.
The out animation that's hero. The particular one I used was hero.
Out animation or in animation for the beginning.
From the beginning in
Okay.
animation. Then I use curve for the
Okay, use the curve.
I use the curve for
So
the
for the speed.
speed, yes.
I can see that.
That's from it was slow, then fast at the middle, then slow at the end.
I can see that.
The curve I use.
So just curve and an in animation. But I can
Yeah,
see
just
that
curve and
it's zoomed out at the end. Did you see that?
yeah, yes, it zoomed out at the end.
Okay,
That's for the out.
okay, so you used an in and out animation and
In
you
and out at
used
a curve.
curve speed. So you did not use
Yes.
any effects on your video.
No, I'm not using any effects.
Okay, this is good. You explored with the app. This is very good. This is what I asked for you guys to use the tools that I taught you guys yesterday. And like in Chris's video also, I noticed the ending. So if you want to delete the ending, you just select on it's right ending at the end of your clip. So you can just select on it and delete it. We don't, yeah, so we don't need the CapCut
But
ending. It's just like a watermark for CapCut. So you're advertising
yes,
that you use CapCut.
I was going to ask that same question today.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
But as you are
Yeah.
editing, did you have any like question or
Yeah, that's for the audio part. I was trying
okay,
to like look for to add to that my video,
okay.
but I couldn't find no um all this music, all this Rema then songs and the rest. So
Oh,
I extracted a an audio from my video from a video in my gallery. That
yeah,
was
you
how I
can do
got that
that.
sound.
That's nice.
So
You used extract.
yes, I used extract. So I extracted it. And I was trying to like know the music. Why extracting the music at the video was too long. So I was trying to like cut it. That was what gave me a hard time trying to
Okay.
impute
The music was
into
longer than or
the
the
video.
video. Okay, you could
Yeah.
use that split and delete or drag that I taught in today's class with
Okay.
that. Did you understand how Chris dragged the video?
Yes, yes, I understand. Yeah,
So
I
you can use
understand.
that next time or just split where you want it to stop and just delete the clip. Do you get that?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So for Rema and other Afrobeats music, they are
Yes.
copyrighted. So most times you will not find it on the app except you add it yourself. Maybe from
Okay.
your audio gallery or from
Okay.
anywhere you want to add it. But you can use extract also, like what you did. Most music that you
Mm.
find on CapCut are copyright-free music.
Okay.
So you can't really find all those Rema Afrobeat music on CapCut, except you add it.
Okay. Okay, understood now.
So the other practical for this class, we're going to continue on that later. But before I end this class, I just want to explain or discuss a little bit about what makes a good edit or what makes a video edit good. Number one, clear videography and storytelling. If you want to create any video, whether it's an edit or a skit or a movie, it has to have a storyline or a narrative of what you want to create. You have to have an idea. Most times, before I even edit a video, I have a plan of what I want to do, the text I want to add, the effects I want to add, so that I will not be confused while editing. It's very good to plan out what you want to do before you start executing. And the reason why I'm explaining this to you is because when you start making better videos, or when you start making videos that you give to clients online, your videos will have to have a good narrative or good storytelling, and it has to be understandable to your clients. So number one is clear videography and storytelling. And it's also important to know that if your video quality and the way you filmed your video is not good, it will be hard to make the video nice at the end of the day, or edit the video well at the end of the day. So if you are filming a video yourself, actually what I even expected from the assignments is that you guys would record a video with your phone and not use clips from, or was that Snapchat video recorded from your phone, Chidima?
Yes, yes,
You just recorded it that day.
yes, yes.
So for any assignments in this class, let's not use anything relating to Snapchat filters.
Okay.
But I'm not going to make any assignments complicated. We can use clips from anywhere, like how Chris used Lego clips and pictures. For now, you can use clips from anywhere. But when we get to more advanced aspects, we are going to be recording our videos ourselves and editing it. So it will have a clear storyline of what you want to edit. Then seamless transitions. That's another thing that makes editing good. When the transition from one clip to another clip is smooth and not distracting, as I've already explained to Chris. I don't think I explained to Chidima. If you want to edit a video, make sure that you do not add too much filters, effects, animation, transition to your video. It can become distracting for the audience. It might look good to you, but for someone else that is watching it, it might not be communicating what you actually want that video to communicate, because they are distracted by all the filters and the effects and the animation. So seamless transition is important. Balance of audio and visuals. Most times, and this is where video editors struggle, choosing the right music to add to your video.
Yeah.
I struggle with this a lot anytime I'm editing any video. To find music, I can spend 1 or 2 hours looking for music. I can even spend days sometimes, because there are sometimes where you can add music to the beginning of your video and then switch it up, add another sound. We'll get to that in subsequent classes. But you have to learn how to balance audio and visuals. It's also good that when you are planning out your video and what you want to film, can you guys hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. When you're planning out what you want to film, also try to look for the audio that would match the vibe of what you want to film and edit. Do you get that? So as to save less
Yeah.
time after you're done editing. Then the last one is creative pacing. You have to know the mood that your video is, or what you're trying to edit. If you are editing an advert video and you know that youths or students are going to watch this video, obviously the mood of your video should be like, how do I explain this? It should be kind of like an hyper video, a video that will attract people and not a dull video. And it should be a fast-paced video. If you understand what I'm trying to say, do you guys notice all these adverts on Instagram, on TikTok? You notice that when they are advertising stuff, they usually use fast-paced sounds or fast-paced transition. Everything is just boom, 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 boom in your face. So the video you're editing should have creative space pacing. It should match what you are trying to achieve. That's all we're going to do for today's class. So I'm going to give you guys another assignment. But before that, maybe I should also explain transition so that you'll be able to do today's assignment. So we'll soon end today's class. Let me just quickly explain CapCut transition. Well, Chris has gotten CapCut transition right. Hello, Chris, are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how to explain how to use CapCut transitions, right? How did you go about using CapCut the transition?
I mainly just used it to like add an effect before I switched to one of the images in my clip.
Okay, so to use CapCut transition, I'm going to share my screen now. All you need to do is click on the box, this white box in between your clips. That's what you would use to add transition. So once you click on it, you would see different transition tools. So it's just like effects, or it's similar to animation than effects. So it's for adding a particular motion, or it's to seamlessly move from your first clip to your second clip. So it's just a motion to seamlessly move from one clip to another clip instead of just cutting to another clip. So you can use black fade, and you can also drag how many seconds you want that transition to last. So my favorite transitions to use is the camera transitions. They're different. So it just depicts camera movements. Like, oh, I want it to pull in. I want the first video to pull in, and then the second clip would show. So you can also drag how many seconds you want the transition to last. And you see this apply to all up here. You have to be very careful not to click on it without intentionally wanting to click on it. Apply to all. If you see apply to all in any CapCut tool or feature, it means that what you are doing, the transition that you added, you would apply it to every other transition entry. So let me explain better like this now. So the more you split your videos and the more clips you have, the more transition boxes you have. So if you imported, let's say 5 videos, you have 4 transition boxes, because transition boxes will be in between 2 video clips. So if you click apply to all, the transition will be applied to every transition box that you have in your video. So that's why I said you should not mistakenly click on apply to all. And this apply to all is also found in other tools on CapCut, like think it's okay, it's not found here. There's some tools. It's found in the effects tool, but it's found in other tools on CapCut too. So you should be careful to use apply to all. Now, for your assignments in this class, although Chris has already used transition, I want you to use more of effects because okay, you used effects. Just use the three effects, animation, speed, and transition. And this time around, let your video tell a story. More or less. Let it be, when you watch something and it might not have text, but you understand what's going on in this video, right? So let your video tell a story, and then use transitions, use animation, use effects, use speed, and enjoy the whole process. And then we'll do a presentation in our next class also. So thank you guys for joining today's class. I hope we've learned a lot. So I'll see you in our next class.